Sibling relationships are very important. While friendships come and go, we're stuck with our siblings. So this relationship is often one of the longest relationships of a person's life. Joining us today is our very own Chef Jay and his lovely sister who we've seen, and for the first time, may I please introduce Kim Miller-Weber. Girl, let's see that ring. So Jay, I know that Kim is older, but can you just tell us a little bit about the dynamic of your relationship and as a younger brother, what this means to you?
No, I'm going to cry.
You are, I know.
Well, we're 2 years apart. Kim's older. We also have an older brother, Jermaine. But Kim and I were, we were always really close. Growing up when we were little, she was a little bit of a menace. She used to torment me as a baby brother all the time, and I just wanted to be in her gang. Like, I just wanted to be with her friends. I just wanted to be like her. Yeah. We've just, become even closer now, living in Cape Town together. Nice to have that support as a, with my sister. And we are, do you remember that show, Sister Sister?
I do, of course.
So whenever I tag things on Instagram, I always say Sister Sister, because we are, a lot of people ask, are we twins? What's the age gap? Because we look so alike. But
I know Zuraida, it was her first time meeting you today, Kim, and her first question was, are they twins? You guys are inseparable, and it's the bond that just keeps getting stronger and stronger, and one that I just absolutely admire. I mean, Kim, how has the dynamic been for you? As the person who came first, his day one, how has that been, and what are some of your fondest memories with Jay?
So I was a bit of a menace growing up. I remember my mom used to make these delicious rooibos tea bottles for my brother. So I'd lock myself inside the room, drink the bottle, and then say, Mom, he's done.
Kim.
Imagine that. Imagine. I didn't even know that.
But now, as we're older, it's so like you have a best friend, like, and there's nothing that I would do without telling my brother. Like, he's one of the first people that I want to call with good news or bad news, or we laugh together, we cry together. So there's never like a lonely moment. If I'm in trouble, I'll call him, and vice versa. So God bless me with a best friend, and we'll just continue to be best friends forever.
So what are some of the arguments, if you guys even argue, that you kind of have?
To be honest, Pali, we actually don't argue a lot. I think we have a few different parenting styles for our little sausage dogs. So she will check me if I'm not trimming his nails, if I'm not grooming him correctly. It's usually just, everyday things. But what I will say is that Kim is someone who deals with things head on. I'm very much the opposite. When I, am dealing with conflict or in a space where I feel like I need to confront someone about how I feel, I sort of just, isolate myself. So Kim has always supported me, and she's always been my voice. Growing up, she would always like fight my battles or say, Jay,
stand up.
You got to stand up for yourself more. So that's what I've really, come to learn from my sister, is that, I believe that there is a lot of power in silence sometimes, but sometimes it is important to stand up. And so I think because we are so different in that respect, we balance each other, because sometimes she does need a bit of a softer touch when she deals with situations.
I know, I get that a lot. If I were to ask you both, as different as you are, to describe the other sibling in just one word, what would that word be?
You go first.
I think sensitive.
Yeah. You are, friend. Sensitive, that's a good one.
It's so difficult, because how do you, sum up 32 years of knowing someone in one word? But I would say just love. Like love, kindness, ambition, ambitious,
But it had to be one word, friend.
Oh, okay.
I would say for both of you, Kim, you're resilient.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll give you resilience. Jay, love.
Oh, thank you, friend.
Light. I love that light.
He's a softie.
He is a softie.
We have to give a shout out to our parents, because we wouldn't be here without them. And I think we've both come from such a solid home So we were set up for success
From the
get-go, you know, and we've done it all together.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, on that note, I just want to say, Kim, congratulations again on your incredible nuptials. May you and your husband and your little puppy dog, who I love, they are absolute forces to be reckoned with on the promenade. Now, there's no greater bond than one between siblings. And may your bond continue to grow from strength to strength. And we'll see you in a bit.